Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. For some of you, you're like, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of doing, this by myself. I'm tired of being a single dad, or I'm tired of being a single mom. Whatever it may be, that you're really ready and willing to be open. I also get too, though, that there is a level of frustration or a sense of animosity towards your person, because it's like, why will you just not let me love you? Let me love you. Let me show you how much, one person can care, and let us work together as a team. And I feel like for a lot of you, because your person is this, free lone wolf, right? This free spirit, or this person chooses to try to be alone, there is a sense of frustration because you have an elevated version or an elevated perspective of what the two of you can do with one another. Because when two divine counterparts come together, that's magic. Not everybody is in a divine relationship. Not everyone has the opportunity to be in a divine partnership. And those of you that know will know that when you come together with your twin, or when you come together with your divine counterpart, whoever that may be, there is a level of abundance that will flow naturally. And I feel like for some of you, there is this sense of anger. I think that there is frustration in the connection because you're sitting there going, I know that you love me. I know that you want to talk to me. But why are you pushing me away? Why are you pushing yourself to be alone? And then you're upset and you're crying at night because you have no one to talk to. I also get too that there is a level of frustration on your person's end as well, because at times they feel like you don't understand them, or at times they feel like you don't get where I'm coming from, or you don't know how I was raised, or you don't understand that there's this deep sense of karma, something that's been instilled in them life after life about why they feel the need to be alone. So there is this frustration with themselves, but I also get, oddly enough, that there is this frustration with you because it's like, why do you just not accept me, or why do you not understand why I push you away? But I feel like this person is also upset with themselves for pushing you away, because they know logically it doesn't make sense. Despite whatever narrative they're telling themselves, they know that they miss you. They know that you and this person are meant to be with one another. You guys have had, for some of you, a lot of time together in this lifetime or in the past. And I feel like, especially with this painting the roses red, I think that for a lot of you, you really tried to make the best out of a bad situation, right? You're being given white roses, but you want a sense of romantic energy. So for some of you, this person may have friend-zoned you, or whatever they're offering you, it's not enough. You want that romantic compatibility. You want that deep sense of intimacy. And I feel like with your person, they also understand that whatever they've been putting you through, it's no longer working. Things that they would get away with in the past, it's no longer working in the current. The reason it's no longer working in the current is because you've elevated. See, I got that over here. There's certain gifts from your ancestors that are forcing you to let go of things that are no longer serving you. It's forcing you to lead with your heart. It's forcing you to acknowledge, I deserve more than whatever is being given to me. And I feel like with your person, especially with painting the roses red here, they do want to come in and make amends. They want to fix it. They know that they've not offered you what you deserve. They know that there's a conversation or there's a moment where the two of you are meant to come together and meant to have a conversation that's completely different than what they've been showing. So this is really, with them in this energy, it's about, I need to fix this. I need to correct my mistakes, improve in myself, because making the best out of a bad situation, putting a band-aid on a giant crack is not working, right? It's like putting something back together with like bubble gum and tape. Until you address the actual issue that's creating the disturbance, it's going to continue to happen. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're like, let's get to the root cause. Let's figure out what the problem is and let's amend it so that we can move forward and be happy. And there is this energy with this person where now you kind of in this frustrated energy is forcing them to realize that they have to put the work in. This is about them physically putting the work in, because for some of you, I feel like you're in a place where you're tired of waiting, you're tired of being alone, and you even may be kind of on the brink of leaving this person alone completely because you're tired of being wrong, you're tired of telling this person one thing and them doing something different, you're tired of knowing that this person has deep feelings for you, but that they constantly, continuously run. And I just think that you're over putting on a smile or making a situation something that it's not. That's the heavy emphasis that's really, really coming in today. And I feel like your person senses a major shift or a major change in you. And with this change, you are being put on this pedestal. Because the reality is this, despite whatever your person has vocalized, or despite whatever your person has communicated to you, they really do value you. They understand who you are. They know your worth. This is somebody that has a great admiration for who you are, for what you stand for the fact that you say something and you do it. You're not one of these people that says something and does the opposite, or says something and doesn't take a level of action. You are an action. You are a go-getter. You are an action taker. If you want it, you get it. And I'm getting that with this energy, your person is sitting here and they're idolizing you. And for a lot of you, they're telling people and talking to people about the fact that you're perfect, but it's almost like an energy that's unsustainable or unobtainable, right? It's like they've put you on a pedestal so high, or now when they look at themselves in the mirror, they're like, I'm not good enough, I'm not on the same level as the collective. And I feel like for a lot of you, whoever you're dealing with does feel like you are out of their league. Whether it's your energy that is very light and very bright, whether maybe you're more stable than them in any sense, emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it may be, this is somebody that's really idolizing you. But see, for me, when I'm looking at this energy, you're pushing this person to be better. You're pushing this person to want to take action, to want to fix it, to want to correct the mistakes, to want to show you, I want to love you and I want to love you the right way. And it's because you've set the tone, you've set the bar. It's like that energy that if you're hanging out in a group of people, and if you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new friend group, or you need to add additional people in that are doing better than you, or that have something, that you can learn, or something that you can obtain, or something in that sense, because that's what pushes us to be better. You want to have very, if you surround yourself with people that are not doing as well as you, and I'm not saying it's anything negative, but that is a vibration, right? It's like this person, you've elevated their vibration simply by being you. And it's not a money thing, it's an energy thing. So I feel like with this person, you've really encouraged them to do better. You've shown them, hey, it's time to do the work. It's time to end out old cycles, especially if there's any type of karmic energy here, good, bad, or indifferent. Whether that's a karmic friend, we've all had one of those. How many of us have had that karmic friend that totally takes us for a loop out of nowhere? Right? A karmic friend, a karmic mother, a karmic father, a karmic partner, a karmic business partner, whatever it is, your person is in this energy right now where the same things that continue to happen, the same way that they would progress on things, it's no longer working. It is an ending of a cycle. I'm telling you, with this new moon or this full moon coming in Leo, there's going to be major significant changes with inside of your connection pertaining to your emotions or pertaining to your heart chakra. And it's because you're tapping into this energy where I deserve more and I'm no longer going to settle for less because I don't want to resent you. And you being in this energy, you changing your vibration, you changing your frequency, it's allowing you to let go of the old and honoring whatever cycle you're in. I am in the cycle where X, Y, and Z, I am in this era, I am in this whenever. And what you're realizing is that when you change your vibration, when you change your frequency, it also is what comes around goes around. So by you changing your energy, it's also changing the energy around others. And you may not understand the significant impact that you have in this person's life, or even with the people around you. Your energy alone can come into a room and change the entire dynamic, the entire vibration of a room, because you are very powerful. If you are watching this reading, it's because you are somebody that's very, very special to be on this vibration, to have a higher level of understanding. So, with your person, you're also encouraging them, subconsciously, consciously, whatever it may be, to let go of old cycles and allow things to die where they need to. This, this ancestral energy, it's meant to be left alone. There's something here about a new beginning coming. Once there's this old that's released, because there is something from the past, whoa, way too many, that need to be released here in order for things to kind of move forward. And I feel like this may be you, but I also get that this is your person's energy. For a lot of you, you've had a lot of things going on around you that were meant to destroy you, but what it did is it made you tougher. This is about, there being a lot of chaos going on around in your life, but you remaining very centered and you going with the flow, you going with the movement, and you not trying to fight it. And no longer reacting to negativity. I feel like this is with your person too. I feel like your person will purposely try to trigger you, whether that's not communicating, whether that's posting certain things, whether that's whatever it may be. It seems like your person in the past had the ability to trigger you, or somebody, even a karmic, have the ability to trigger you with certain things, but because you are elevating spiritually, you are beginning to understand that you see what's coming. You see what's ahead. You're weathering the storm, and I feel like now the roles have flipped, or now the roles have reversed with this person. Because you're letting go of past situations, of past expectations. And that you may be somebody right now where you really figured out exactly what you want in life and exactly where you want to go. I know that I want a happy and successful relationship, whether that's with you or that's with somebody else. I am open to whoever God is going to give me, right? Having that sense of fluidity, it's allowing you kind of to rock back and forth and allowing God to give you who is meant for you. But it's also kind of lighting a fire under your person's butt, letting them know if you do not step up to the plate, if you do not do the right thing, if you do not take the necessary chances and steps in the right direction, the collective is already on a pedestal, and they know that if they have you on this pedestal, other people also have you in their sight as well. And there's something very beautiful about you, where you are somebody that brings in multiple blessings. You are a miracle to this person. Things are meant to unfold. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, especially with these unhealthy habits here, you know, they're bad habits. You knew what was wrong with them, right? But again, it's not our job to judge. That's God's job to make the decision. It's not our job to judge. At the same point in time, you do have the ability to say, you know what? I noticed that that person is drinking a lot, or I noticed that that person drinks in excess, or, you know what? There's something about this person where they have a lot of negative people around them, or there's a gambling issue, or whatever it may be. There's something about your person that you realize that you are making the best out of a bad situation, but also this is a level of illumination pertaining to what this person has going on here. And I feel like this person really does need to focus on their health, focus on what's going on. For some of you, you may have even started eating better, or you may be focusing on your health, exercising, doing yoga, Pilates, whatever it may be. But there's somebody here that really needs to focus on what's in front of them, and I feel like it's your person making better choices instead of always trying to go back and correct their mistakes, just making the right choice from the very beginning. Because when they make the right choice from the very beginning, they're given some type of blessings here. Because you are very, very lucky when this person is very lucky when it comes to you. Because essentially, you are acting as this cleanup crew where you're telling this person, listen, I know what needs to be done. I'm here to help. I'm here to assist. And it's about kind of clearing out these distractions, clearing out these old cycles, clearing out these toxic habits, karmic energy, and getting rid of whatever is no longer serving you. The fact that you have unhealthy choices and cleanup crew with making healthy choices. But this is a team thing, right? So I feel like, as crazy as it sounds, I do feel like this starts with you. And there is something here where you and this person are connected soulfully. And I feel like with this energy, you're waiting for them to kind of, come in and make you a priority. Geez, but I got a frog in my throat. Look how beautiful this is. This energy, hopefully you guys can see it. Okay. Loyal companion. This is somebody that wants to come in and make you this offer. Listen, I know in the past I've not done the right thing. I know in the past I should have made certain amendments. Think about it. There's a dog here. Dogs aren't loyal. Dogs are loyal to one person. Dogs are not loyal to God and country. Dogs are loyal to whoever is, their person. And I feel like you're getting ready to receive some type of offer from this person because they want to give you something, whether your birthday is coming up, Valentine's Day is coming up, whatever it may be. This is somebody that's preparing something. They could be preparing flowers. They could want to take you out. But I feel like with this person, hold on. They're beginning to realize that with you, that no matter what they go through, no matter the fog, no matter the chaos, it's always been you. And you're dealing with somebody that sat and admired you from afar for a period of time. And I feel like, especially, look, she's holding this mask. This is about her taking off her mask and really coming forward and saying, I want you. Can I take you out? Can we go out? Can we make this work? But I do feel like with this person, they are scared of rejection. And this is somebody that is secretly watching you, but it is going to require them to take off their mask and be honest to make you this proper offering. Now, everybody around this person is wearing masks. So they're dealing with a lot of people that are not in their true authentic power or not being their true authentic self. And I feel like that's really what stopped this person. But there is a level of communication coming in here that you are going to find out how this person really does feel about you, because they need to clarify something. If you and this person had a conversation or the last time you guys spoke, it's been a while, this person wants to come forward and explain to you exactly why it happened the way that it happened. They owe that to you. Some people say nothing is owed to you. This conversation with whoever this person is, it's owed to you. Because I almost get like a Lucille Ball type of energy where Lucy, you have a lot of explaining to do, right? Like there's something here where there's a level of explanation, or there is some type of communication that this person is owing you. Whether that's why they ghosted you, why they told you that they were gonna do something and they did something different, why they picked somebody else over you, I don't know, fit the narrative, why they went quiet, why they were scared, whatever it may be, this person, even if they're apprehensive, they know that they have to do it in order for things to prolong, but it's about this person taking off their mask and acknowledging, I have to do this for my own good, for the collective, and stop being scared, stop being immature, and lead with a place of confidence. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. That is one of the things that you have to do in order to win the $50, and also put in happy birthday, Angelo. All right, let's go ahead. What does this person want to communicate to the collective? Because I feel like there's an anticipation, but at the same point that there's this anticipation with this person, I get that it's like for some of them, they're very embarrassed by these choices that they've made. What do they want to say to the collective here? The Chariot. Wow. Beautiful energy coming out the bat. This is somebody that, first of all, you and this person, you don't get to the Chariot without the Lovers. So there is a love here between the two of you. It is a very deep love. It is a love that may have never been expressed to its entirety. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with was somebody that had a choice between love or their head, and they chose their head. And now with this person, they're beginning to realize how things in their life didn't work out. Things never worked out the way that they wanted them to, because you were always the person that was supposed to be theirs. You were their person. So now you're coming in here with this Chariot energy, and this is about your person saying, I want to get on the same page as you. I know that I've done wrong. I know maybe I've not been the best person, but I feel like this is a sense of destiny. This is destined to meet one another. This could be somebody asking to pick you up and take you out to dinner. This could be somebody, if you guys are long distance, and making plans to see one another, to go the journey, to go on vacation, to overcome whatever obstacles were placed in front of you in the very beginning. But this is about you and this person getting on the same page and going in the same direction and having a level of forward movement. Now, the thing that most people don't talk about when it comes to the Chariot is the fact that the Chariot is also victory, because it's overcoming whatever obstacles were placed in the past. And it's moving forward with this sense of confidence. And look at this progression. You have the Chariot, and then you have strength. This is very, very significant energy, right? Because it's what comes around goes around, right? It's that circle. It's that sacred loop. And I feel like with this person, they're beginning to understand that they need to have the strength in order to come forward and have this conversation. And that maybe whatever they're going to vocalize or whatever they're going to communicate, it may be very hard or challenging for them, but it needs to be done. This is also an energy where you've really tamed the beast, where you've taken somebody who was very much set in their ways, and because of your kindness, because of your honesty, because of the way you've nurtured this person, you've encouraged this person, you believed in this person, it's actually given this person a deeper insight or a deeper understanding with who they are as a person. Wow. Why every reading this twin flame card wants to come out? By the way, the volume 2 is coming. I can't wait for you guys to take a look. You can look on Etsy if you're international. For those of you guys that are in the US, take a look at at my website. The link for that will be in the description for the new Neon Awakening Volume 2. It's fire. It's amazing. I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on it. But with this twin flame card, right? this person is finally acknowledging that you and them are meant to be with one another. That, you've really helped illuminate the path for what this person's life purpose is. And they want to come forward and they want to have this conversation about how you complete them. But this was an energy. If you see here, everything is all major arcana coming in. Look, and you even have the Tower. Wow. This is like very intense energy. For those of you guys that are not familiar with tarot, anytime you have major arcana come in solely, these are major life events that are occurring that we do not have control over, right? For instance, it could be a death in the family. We don't have control over it. Some natural disaster that takes away a home. We don't have control over it. It could be a car accident. We don't have control over it. It could be something that changes the entire direction of the way that we think, or these are things that are coming in that are meant in our birth chart, but I'm looking at the Tower, so that's why I'm describing it. But this person being in this Temperance energy, right? Temperance is the alchemist. Temperance is the divide between logic and heart, because Sagittarius, that is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy is Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expanding, expansion within this connection. But not only is it expanding, but is blowing something up here with the Tower. It's changing the entire narrative of whatever your person is going through. Part of this is associated with the fact that your person had to ground their energy in the 3D and the 5D. Too much of something is not good. If you live in the 5D, your 3D fails. If you live in the 3D, your 5D fails. So there's something here about having a positive balance in order to reshift it, right? It's not a coincidence the twin flame is directly in the center here. But again, you also have the Tower in Temperance, and the thing about Temperance is this, or the thing about Sagittarius energy is this. Sagittarius is the only sign in the entire zodiac that is half man, half animal. So they have the instincts of a lion, and they have the logic of the philosopher. So this person is really digging deep about what action to take, but there's also something here about them going through this transformation, them learning about moderations, and them learning that they have to give something up. Because the Tower comes after the Devil. So the Tower is breaking up this person waiting, and there's some major moment that's occurring. Why is this Tower here? What caused this Tower moment? The Four of Pentacles, right? It's this energy here. I have to let go of the past in order to have something good. The Four of Pentacles to me is the knockoff Emperor. Is somebody that wants to portray that they have a lot, but they don't, right? It's a person that gets, their tax refund and goes and blows it on a bag, but then doesn't have groceries for the kids. It doesn't make sense. It's a perception of